Oh, you know, in the same way it takes our eyes a minute to adjust to light, when we hear truth which is bracing to our current conception of life, it can be a bit hard to bear. Like this discussion we've been having about whether we are God or not. If we think that we're God, we have this huge conception of ourselves. I can do anything I want, I'm all powerful. But according to the philosophy of the Gita, we are just a tiny, tiny, insignificant spark of God, just one little part. And so to go from this grandiose idea of ourself to this puny conception might be hard to bear. And this is why we need to uh, give ourselves time to adjust. But also, I appreciate when people have the humility to admit that I don't know what is true. I can say for myself, I try to understand the world through the lens of the Gita, but I don't know 100% what is true. I just find that it makes the most sense. And also, the practical results of following the wisdom of the Gita create wonderful people. So, for example, the Gita says we're not God, we're godly. And if you develop humility and a service attitude towards God and all people, then you become this wonderful person. And I see this in action for those who are properly following the Gita, and even those who are following the Bible or the Quran for that matter. Whereas I see many people who have this idea that I am God, which doesn't come from the legitimate scriptures of the world, and they are often very proud and hard to be around and not very pleasant people. So I can see in the character that develops in these different worldviews that just practically to think that someone is a servant of God versus God itself, uh, yeah, it creates such a more wonderful person.